It was back in the summer of 2004. I was living in the city of Orange, California, in Orange County, California. I was living with a girl named by the name of Carolina Torres. She's a rich older woman, a business lady. I met her at a club in Laguna Beach called the M Club, an upscale place like that and stuff. No, I was like fucking working at Target or whatever, but I told her that night, I said I owned an internet company or whatever. I got her in bed and stuff, and then once I had sex with her, I said, listen, bitch, I work at fucking Target, and if you don't like it, we don't have to see each other anymore. She says, whoa, you got some balls on you. Well, I like that. So we started dating, we started seeing each other and stuff like that. I moved in with her. You know, I was working at Target and stuff. I was having a hard time and stuff, and one day this guy comes up to me and he says, you know, Carol was giving me a hard time, wasn't getting respect and stuff. She was doing weird things like making me go on dates with her friends and stuff, like a whore. Possibly she made money off of me. I have no fucking clue. But anyway, there was a guy at the gym. He was like, well, he was from one of those Middle Eastern countries. His name was Mike. It wasn't Mike, but it translated to Mike in English or whatever. He said to me, hey, I got this opportunity for you. You know, how'd you like to meet your bench press goal of being able to bench press 450 pounds? I was only doing about 315 at the time. I said, what are you talking about? He says, well, I got these Mexican steroids. One is the Trinipet and one is Intado 250. The bodybuilder Sean Ray takes this kind of stuff, and he loves it. It works, and it's really good. He says, if you got about $1,000, I can set it up. I said, I don't got no $1,000. The most I got is about $600. You know, forget it. I can't afford it. Forget it and stuff. He said, hold on a second. So he made a phone call to the guy and stuff. He says, okay, listen. Here's Carlos's number, okay? He wants you to call him tonight when you get home at 7 o'clock and stuff. He wants to talk to you about this stuff. He wants to get it off his hands. He'll give it to you for what you got. So probably about $600. He'll give you the Trinipet. He'll give you the Intado. He'll give you Novadex, and he'll give you some Clomeds and stuff like that. Okay, so I said, okay, cool, sounds good. Stuff like that. I call him up and stuff. We arrange a time and a place and stuff. Now I was thinking about doing it at her apartment because it's kind of scary. I never was involved with drugs and stuff, and it seems like no one would be looking at me. But you know, it just seems to me like meeting out by a building. It just seems like any second they're gonna catch me, put the handcuffs on me, and take me in and stuff because you know this serious stuff and stuff. Anyway, Carlos, he was short, but he's a big guy. He was he's about 5'8". He was about 260 pounds. About 5% body fat. He was in the bodybuilding community. He was a steroid user himself and stuff. He knew a lot of the professional bodybuilders and stuff. And he was a high syndicate in organized crime in Orange County, high up there. He was considered a big fish and stuff. I don't know exactly what it was, but I went to a party once and like people were taking orders from him and stuff like that. So we arrange a time and a place. I meet with him and stuff. I buy this stuff. We get along, and I tell he's impressed by my knowledge. And then I start working out, and I start noticing some results. I got some buddies of mine that want to get some stuff, so I bring them to Carlos and stuff. Except these people got some fucking money. They got like $10,000 to spend. I sold the stuff. I convinced them to buy it and stuff like that. I thought no big deal. Carlos sell to them. They'll get the product. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Except Carlos says, you know what? You're a pretty good guy. You're a good salesman. I'd like to have you come aboard. I said, really? He said, yeah. We could use a guy like you. I say, Carlos, there's only one problem. And he says, what's that? I said, you're Mexican and I'm white. How does that work and stuff? He says, I heard through the grapevine that you're half Italian. Well, yeah, I am. Oh, that works. That works for us. You know, you got the you got the Spanish roots and stuff like that. I said, okay, it's about money. Okay, whatever. What the fuck? Stuff like that. He says, we got some really good parties and meet some girls and stuff. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to make some money. I'm working at Target. I'm not making much. I said, okay, well, what's my in from this in? He says, on average, you're going to take about $2,000 from each transaction, you're going to do about 3 transactions a month. So you'll make about $6,000 a month. Not fucking bad, you know. I wasn't even clearing 1,500 a target. I said, well, fuck, Maroon, that sounds good. I think I'll do it and stuff like that. Then you know, we engaged in conversation. And he says, "Oh, I know. I heard you know some good fellas in Chicago and stuff like that." I said, "Yeah, I do. I do. My cousin Anthony's made. My friend Dante's made. My Uncle Vinny's a captain. But you know, I'm not active because I'm only half Italian. I'm not made. But you know, I've done work for him and stuff like that." So he says, "You have experience in this kind of business and stuff." I said, "Yeah. I said, "So what? Do I have to carry a gun or something?" He said, "No. The steroid business is handled in a very different way than other kinds of drugs, like heroin and methamphetamine and stuff. It's kind of handled in a gentlemanly way, out of California and stuff, because there's sensitivity about it and stuff. One of the main purchasers of the steroids was proven to be in the Orange County Sheriff's Department, but they, you know, they kind of wanted to keep the thing on hush and stuff like that, and a lot of times they don't really care about steroids and stuff like that. So you know, the people that want to buy it and stuff, the customers, you know, they're bodybuilders, they're powerlifters, huge and stuff like that. But when you go to meet them, you expect them to act aggressive to you, to rob you or something. But no, they're very gentlemanly and stuff like that. Like Carlos is like, "Man, you watch too many fucking movies or something like that." It's not like that. So okay, so you know, so I get set up and I get going and I start making some money and stuff like that, and I go with my girlfriend Carolina. We go to a Teppan restaurant in Anaheim, and there's this Mexican guy, Luis. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. He works for Carlos and stuff like that. So he comes over. I give him a hug and stuff like that. He says, "Who the fuck is that?" I said, "Oh yeah, that's Luis, okay, I know him, I work with him or whatever." She says, "Wow," she says, "What the fuck are you involved with? Who am I going out with?" and stuff like that. I said, "Oh, it's nothing, no, he just works out, he's big because he works out and stuff like that." She says, "You're not hiding something from me, no?" I said, No. Okay, so, okay, this is where it's going, okay. A couple weeks later, we have a party, she has a party with their business and stuff like that. They have all these executives, they're millionaires, they're big shots and stuff like that. I can't tell people that I work for a Mexican crime boss, so I have to say, you know, I work for Target and stuff like that. So I'm a nobody at this party. But suddenly I walk in and I'm the most fucking popular person there. I don't know why, but everybody wants to meet me, shake my hand. "Hey Brian, how you doing?" and stuff like that. Why the fuck am I the most popular person at this party? Then it occurred to me. My bitch told them probably about Chicago, and she might have even told them about the fucking Mexicans that I was working for in Orange County. I went up to her and I said, honey, come on, let's go outside." She says, "I'm in a conversation." I said, "Let's go outside. We need to talk now." She says, "I'm talking." I said, "Get the fuck outside." So she went outside and stuff like that. I said, "You want to impress your friends if you're dating some gangster or something like that? You're going to get me indicted or something like that. I don't care what people think about me. I'm in this for the money. That's all I fucking care about. Shut your fucking mouth," and stuff like that. Okay? And stuff like that. Weirdly enough, that didn't make her upset. It actually turned her on and stuff. So then what I did was I thought, fuck it. So I get up on stage and I say, "Hey, how you doing? Everybody. You know me as Plain Grizzle and stuff, and I think you know that I've been to Chicago and stuff like that. You know, I used to be a debt collector and stuff. I used to kick people's fucking in and stuff like that. They got money I fucking his head in, and I was singing, I was making jokes about it. I said, the guy didn't fucking pay, so I took a plastic and I put it on his head and they will fucking laugh stuff. You see, these people are business people. They're not criminals, but you see what they take people down. They want to put other businesses out of business. They're ruthless, they're mean. So they like tough guys. They like stuff like that. So they were and stuff like that. So the party's over, okay? Everybody is like telling me bye and stuff. We get in the car. I say, "Listen, you get one chance. You do that again,
I'm gonna tell Carla I'm probably gonna be dead, okay? So shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter what I do. That's about them, that's why I do it, okay? I don't give a fuck what these people think. Okay, so, you know, I'm going to this and stuff like that. So Carla, it's Brian, we got a party I want you to go to. And stuff like that. So I dress up, I see high and stuff, and down Los Angeles and stuff. I see partying, and there are all these bitch shots there. You know, bodybuilders, Sean Ray and stuff like that, and shaking and stuff, and, the Mexican guys, they're speaking in Spanish, and then they say, oh, Italiano, Brian, Italiano! They say, you're an Italian guy, the Italians. I think that's pretty, you know, stuff that was really easy. So people, Carly's like, that's about it. It's not been